Hi, precious one. I just came in to stand with you in agreement in prayer that the Lord who answered prayer, the God of impossibilities, the God who specializes in the impossible and does wonders, will show you mercy and deliver. He will deliver your marriage from divorce, separation, and the confusion that is currently probably going on in your marriage. In this day and age, the devil is roaring like a lion seeking for whom to destroy their marriages. So left and right, you hear about divorce, separation, and a lot of confusion in marriages. Even there are some people who are married, but they are worse off than people who are even divorced, because nothing is really going on in the marriage. Husband is sleeping, wife is sleeping in the bedroom, husband is sleeping in the living room, on the couch. No communication, nothing, no love, no transparency. Everybody is doing what they will, but they are just saving face by living together. They are just tenants, but they are really not in marriage, because there's no love. It is rather hatred, it is rather quarreling, it is rather strife, bitterness towards one another, unforgiveness. The devil has taken control and dominion over the marriage. But when they step out, they just fake it. They fake it just for reputational reason. They want to keep their reputation. But how long will you lie to yourself? And that is why you just have to ask the Lord for mercy. The prayer of mercy is very powerful, because if you can pray and tell the Lord to show you mercy, He will show you mercy. Meaning, Lord, the way this marriage is going, Lord, I know that the end is Titanic. The end is divorce. The end is separation. I realize that there's no hope anymore. Things are falling apart. Every time things are getting uglier and worse. And Lord, I just want you to show me mercy and deliver me from being a statistics of the rapid increase of divorce in this generation. So Lord, all I'm asking you is show me mercy. Lord, show me mercy. Show my husband mercy. Show my wife mercy. Show our marriage mercy. Have mercy on my children, and don't let us be torn apart by the enemy who has come in to steal, to kill, and to destroy. The prayer for you to ask the Lord to show you mercy, to show your marriage mercy. And He's a merciful God. Mercy is that I don't deserve it. I could have been like every other body. I could also divorce and be separated. My marriage could have been destroyed just like any other person. But Lord, I'm just asking that mercy. Oh, mercy. Do you know what mercy is? It is when a thief has been caught, sent to court. They have been caught because they are stealing, and they are sent to the court to be judged and to be imprisoned. And then the thief gets to the prison, to the court, and the judge, and he's before the judge, and the judge says, hey, is this your first time you are doing this, or second time? And you say, you know what, I may be a first timer or second time stealing, but judge, please, judge, I ask for mercy, I'll never do it again. And everybody standing there and say, justice, justice, put him or put her in prison, put the thief in prison. And then the judge says, you know what, today I feel like showing you mercy. You deserve to be put in prison for 10 years for stealing, for robbing. But because of how you've touched me by pleading for mercy, you know what, I'm going to give you mercy. Instead of 10 years imprisonment, I'm going to give you some punishment. Go outside and pick out all the trash and be of good conduct within. I'm putting you on probation to see how you conduct yourself for the next 1 year, and then I'll just give you some punishment of, you know, putting things right outside. When you see any sanitation, you pick them up, and wow, mercy. So the person comes home free, acquitted. Mercy, mercy, mercy. Sometimes your husband is cheating on you. It's a sin before God, and it gives the devil legal right to break the marriage. The two of you have stopped looking up to Jesus as your source of help. It is a legal right for the devil to destroy the marriage. Somebody is committing adultery. Somebody is cheating on the other. Somebody in the marriage is already watching pornography, masturbating, different things that people do in their marriages that could bring about divorce. And the devil can say, because your husband did this, you want to cheat. Now the devil says he's destroying the marriage. Because you opened the window, you were not prayerful, the devil has come in and is bringing confusion. So according to the devil, justice, I need all right to destroy this marriage. But then God says that I'm showing them mercy. Satan, I'm showing them mercy. Even though she has cheated on the wife, even though she's mistreating her wife, even though he's abusing the wife, even though he's doing the wrong stuff, but I'm showing them mercy. I'm saving him. I'm going to save him. God says, I'll save your husband. I'll save your wife. I'll change him. I'll transform him and restore your marriage. That is great mercy. And that's kind of prayer you have to be praying now. Oh God, have mercy on my marriage. Have mercy on my husband. Have mercy on my wife. Maybe your husband is cheating on you. Lord, have mercy. Maybe your husband is not treating you well. Lord, have mercy on him. Deliver him from himself. Deliver him from the spell of witchcraft. Deliver him from every satanic powers that is influencing him, controlling him, manipulating him to do the wrong stuff. And Lord, have mercy on my marriage and restore back my marriage. Some people have demonized their spouses. They have demonized them and they have made their spouses monsters. And so they don't even believe that God can change their husband or change their wife. If you have done that, how can God do a miracle in your marriage? Don't you know that the God who was able to part the Red Sea is able to change your husband or your wife? Don't you know that the God who was able to supply the children of Israel with manna is able to change your husband? The God who was able to tell Ezekiel to prophesy for the dry bones to become human beings and a mighty nation. Don't you know that that same God is able to restore your marriage? Why have you belittled God's power and magnify your problem, your marital issues? Because you have demonized and you have made your husband a monster or your wife a monster. Oh, she cannot change. That's how she is. He's just a bad person. He's just always... And therefore you can't believe God for God to transform him. Remember Nebuchadnezzar, when he exalted himself, God was able to change him and transform him for him to recognize that the Most High God rules in the affairs of men. God reduced him to become like a beast, and a king who used to control a whole empire was reduced to become a beast, like a beast, and was in the water, it was in the forest for almost 7 years. And when he came back to his senses, God restored him again. Is God not much more than able to restore your husband to you, to change him and transform him? The same God who was able to transform and change the life of Apostle Saul, Apostle Paul, who was once Saul, killing Christians, persecuting Christians. God changed his heart. He became an apostle and he wrote the epistles, and today you and I are reading and getting saved. If God did this, is he not much more than able to change your husband, much more than able to change your wife, much more than able to change the circumstances that is prevailing currently in your marriage? The question is that why have you made your problems in your marriage magnified? Why have you magnified your problem in your marriage and you have belittled Jehovah God? And because you have belittled Jehovah God and making it seem impossible for your husband to change or your wife to change or situations to change, that's why your problem remains the same. From today, begin to believe that the God that you serve is almighty, all powerful. There's nothing too hard for him. He's the God of restoration. He's the God of restoration. He's the God of restoration. He's the God who specializes the impossibilities. He's the God who is able to make a way where there seems to be no way. He's the God who is able to cause rivers to flow in the desert. He's the God who is able to make a way in the wilderness. He's the God who is able to change the heart of men. He's the God who is able to transform people. He will transform and change your husband. He will turn situations around. He will bring love, peace, restoration, restitution, forgiveness, harmony once again back into your marriage. If you dare to believe him, if you dare to believe him. And today I challenge you to start praying this prayer. Oh God, you are the God of mercy. Have mercy on my marriage. Have mercy on my marriage and restore my marriage. Lord, have mercy and deliver my marriage from divorce. Have mercy and deliver my marriage from separation. Have mercy and keep my marriage, my family from being divided from this spirit of divorce, separation, confusion. Lord, have mercy and restore back peace, joy, harmony, understanding, love, transparency, tranquility in my marriage. Lord, have mercy. Lord, have mercy. Jesus, Son of David, have mercy. Pray for mercy. Lord, have mercy and save my husband. Let him return back to his senses. Lord, cause him wherever he is with another woman. Lord, let him trace his steps back home. Lord, break every relationship he's having with any affairs he's having with any other woman. Have mercy, oh God. Have mercy. Have mercy and bring back my husband to me. Have mercy, Lord, and change him. Have mercy, Lord, and restore our marriage. Bring back unity. He's a God of mercy. And if you cry out to mercy, the Bible says he shows mercy. He's a God who shows mercy to whomever he shows mercy. But mercies do not just come. You have to cry out to God for mercy. You have to cry out to God. Like blind Bartimaeus, he cried out for mercy. Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me. Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me. He reached out to Jesus. He prayed fervently. He cried out fervently. And the Lord Jesus stood still and give him back his sight. Today, if you cry out to Jesus and cry out in faith, Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on my marriage. Have mercy on my husband. Deliver him from every spirit of fornication and adultery. Deliver him from every spirit of lust. Deliver him from every contamination that is controlling his attitude and behavior. Deliver him from the power of witchcraft. Have mercy and deliver my husband. Have mercy and deliver my wife. Have mercy and deliver my family from the powers of witchcraft, spirit husband, spirit wife who are fighting against my marriage. Jesus, Son of David, have mercy. If you can pray that prayer of mercy, the God of mercy, the God of restoration, the God who does wonders, the God who is the resurrection and the life, he will resurrect. He will bring restoration back into your marriage. Your marriage will not suffer divorce and separation. And even if you are divorced and you are still believing God for reconciliation and remarriage, Benny Hinn was divorced for 2.5 years. It looks hopeless, but God brought them back together. Is God not able to do all things? Is God not able to bring your husband, your wife back to you if you start praying for mercy? Maybe you have messed up in the past because of the things you were doing. It allowed your wife or your husband to left you. Now that you have come to Jesus, now that you have repented, now that you have seen how wrong you were, now that you have given your life to Jesus, you can pray, Father, in my past, when I was messing up, fornicating, adultery, mistreating my husband or wife, when I was taking my marriage for granted, I lost it to the devil. But now, Lord, I've seen my wrong and I'm returning back to you. So, Lord, now that you have accepted me as your son, as your daughter, have mercy and restore me. Restore back my marriage. Bring back my husband. Bring back my wife and my family to me. Reconcile us. If that is your prayer, today may the Lord have mercy on you. May the Lord have mercy on you. May your marriage be restored. May the Lord bring back peace, joy, harmony back into your marriage. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ, I pray. May the Lord show you mercy. Join me every Tuesday, 10 p.m. for prayers. On Fridays, 11 p.m. Eastern Time. Tuesday is 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Friday is 11 p.m. Eastern Time. And the number to call is 559-726-1200. 559-726-1200. And the access code number is 950014 pound. 950014 pound. That's the access code number. The number again is 559-726-1200. And the extension number or the access code number is 950014 pound. Join us Tuesday 10 p.m. Eastern Time for prayers, Friday 11 p.m. Eastern Time for prayers. Your life will never be the same. There's power in prayer. When you pray, things begin to happen. Instead of feeling self-pity, despair, discourage, giving up hope, start praying and the God will answer your prayer. The Bible says that be anxious for nothing, but in all things by prayer and supplication let your request be made known to God, and the peace of God that surpasses all understanding shall keep your heart and mind through Christ Jesus. There are also some deliverance books and spiritual warfare books that will help you with your marital deliverance on our website. The first one is Spiritual Diagnosis. The second one is Freedom from Generational Curse and Strongholds. And the third one is Consuming Fire for Fire Prayers. These materials will bring deliverance to you. You can order them on our website, www.freshfireprayer.com. www.freshfireprayer.com. You can go to our store on our website and order these materials, and it will help you and build you up and help you to fight against the powers of darkness. May God richly bless you. If you are calling from Europe, you can join us live for prayers also on our Blog Talk Radio link, and you will find a link also on our website, Blog Talk Radio link. If you are calling from Europe, the time to join us live it will be 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. on Wednesdays and 3 a.m. on Saturdays. Saturdays is 3 a.m. And on Tuesdays at 2 a.m.